Okay, Love Island debrief, All Stars season 3, episode 3. Let's get into it. Okay, I've got notes. Okay, Shaq and Belle, very cute, but she's making him work for it. But she did it in a smooth way, The guy will be like, and she'll be like, no, 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 no. But Belle was like, keep your hands to yourself, we'll kiss. I'm sure we're going to kiss at some point in another challenge. Belle's got Riz, do you know what I mean? She's good. Sean and Millie, again, they had a cute convo. And Millie even said it herself. Charlie was fast last night, the first night, and he done a Blue. He did exactly what Blue did with Shakira in the last season: pull her to the secret garden and try and get a cheeky snog. Very uncomfortable, very uncomfy. Do you get what I'm trying to say? They even look the same, Blue and Charlie. I don't like Charlie, but we're gonna get to that in a minute. Whitney is like a bit, you know, conflicted because she does like Jack apparently, and his accent, and she's trying to like convince herself that she likes him. So following on from Sean and Millie's chat, Helena strikes and she picks up Sean and they go to the terrace, they go to the terrace and they get a kiss. Sean went for the easy option. When a guy wants to just get a quick little I didn't like that, Sean. That's so slimy. That is slimy behavior from Sean over there. Do you know what I mean? And Helena, he knows that she ain't got no self restraint. She's got no self respect. I feel really bad for her. I have here Jack and Shaq. Jack and Shaq must have had a conversation. Whitney said she's a slow burner. He's like, I don't know, I don't know. Jack, I don't like him because we'll circle back to that in a minute. But I don't like Jack. I don't like him at all, at all, at all. Listen, Whitney, she does talk in slang. Skeen is crazy, but the slang is too much. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't talk in skeen. I didn't even use skeen when skeen was a thing. I'm not even gonna lie. But Jack clearly, you can tell he's got the irk, but she talks strictly in slang. Getting fucked tonight, we're getting fucked tonight. She's funny, but like the slang, all of that slang, it's like, what you saying? What you saying? Like, oh, let's charge it to the game. Like, Whitney, shut the fuck up. Let's like have an actual civilized conversation. It's not uncivilized to speak in slang, but you're talking slang to the most pastiest. And she's not gonna let him live with the pick me thing because he shouldn't be living because he's here on television. He's Everyone's making him out like he's some innocent little fairy. No, he's got a 4-year-old child that needs raising back home. He's not innocent. Anyone that goes on Love Island and they've got a picnic, I feel like they're a psychopath. I'm sorry, Huda, Jack, Marcel last year. Go home. Shay. I wrote a note saying let them film till Saturday so they've gone actually crazy and they're angry and they're tired. I want the chaos. Okay, let's talk about the game in the garden. They asked Shaq what happened in Miami, and it was just that he went to a strip club. And I believe him, And everyone, Belle pulled a face like, a strip club. If I went to Miami with the big booty hoes, you can see them on the beach. Okay, cool. That's true. No, I don't want you throwing hundreds at the big booty hoes. 8 G's Apollo. Sorry, that's a Real Housewives reference. But I believe Shaq, and I don't think it's that deep. Honestly, Tanya runs a strict program, and I respect her for it. I'm not gonna lie. I like when Jess said when they asked her, "Are you gonna kiss Tommy tonight?" She said pass, and she went and kissed him. That was cute. Scott said, "Well, Scott was like, I'm connecting more to Leanne," and he said that Charlie is marking his territory. Scottisha. Okay, I like him. I do. I like him now. And then he passed on some question, and then he went and lips Millie. He don't rate Charlie. He said, now I'm gonna kiss your girl. What about that? Come at me. Come at me. Again, Whitney brought up something to do with religion. I've just got loads of notes. I have Jack dot 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 please. Who's Jack? Oh, yeah. Whatever. Sean was kissing every girl but Helena. Helena needs to open her eyes. She shouldn't There was no reason for her to kiss him the first night. You guys weren't having loads of conversations. Oh, you're my number one. Why are you telling a man that? Sean, you're a bit of a slut. Like, that is such. You just wanted to lips. I know everyone in there's horny. Yeah, 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 yeah. But I didn't like that from Sean. I'll be so for real. I didn't like that from Sean. Helena, don't kiss him. Don't kiss him. Shaq asked Leanne, "Oh, is a guy's finances more?" Don't ask her that. That was a really bad question. I like Shaq. Trust me, I like Shaq. But I was thinking that's a really fucking shit question. Like, what? You wouldn't ask Millie that. You wouldn't ask Belle that. Why are you asking her that? And then Leanne kissed her man. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes. Helena kissed Sean after her question. She went and kissed Sean again after he went and lips every single girl. I haven't changed the picture, but yeah, Charlie was asking Millie, "Oh, would you get back with your ex?" And Millie said no. I wasn't too convinced. I'm not even going to lie to you. I actually wasn't even too convinced about that because they broke up before and they got back together. So, but we knew Liam was no good for Millie in season 7. She was forcing it. And Millie, let me not get onto you. Charlie, I don't like Charlie. I'll be the first one to say it, I don't like him. He's coming at Whitney. Everyone's coming at Whitney saying that, oh, you're giving him mixed messages. Like I can see right through it. And she called everyone out the next day. She called them out and said, listen, I'm a slow burner. I've already said that. And you're not in my good books. You're not in my bad books. The book is closed. Like, good. I like Whitney and I'll defend her. I didn't really like her and Locke and that whole thing because they're both as messy as each other. But on big television, I knew that everyone was going to try and come for her after the inside thing. Do you know what I mean? Why was Millie getting involved with what Charlie was saying? Don't be a pick me, Millie. But even on her season, her, Chloe, and Lucinda, they kind of separated themselves. They were like, we're the pretty girls from Faye and Kaz and all that. Like, trust me, I know this show and I know these kind of people. I like Millie though, but why are you speaking up? Millie, shut your bitch ass up, actually. One of my notes says, Millie, don't make me not like you. Don't make me not like you. Don't talk. Don't be like, oh, he's just asking you a question and he's just voicing his opinion. Shut the hell up. Helena started crying because of what Sean did and all of, I hide it all. I've never had a relationship in my life. I've never had a relationship in my life. But Helena, you're on television. Why are you on Love Island 6 months after the public dragged you from your hair? Like, from the rooter to the tutor. I think Helena is on this season just to like throw strays at Harry and Shakira's relationship. Oh, my last guy that I was here with, he was doing this, he was doing this. She's here to just badmouth Harry. Harry, if you're watching this, you ruined that girl. So Scott and Leanne pulled Scott to go to the secret garden and they had a cheeky snog and I was like, oh my god, that is so cute. I want them to win. I want them to win. Those two are my clients. I want them to win. That was so fucking cute. That was so cute. I'm not even gonna lie. Why when Sean is apologizing to Helena, she tells him that he's still number one in her books? She was like, yeah, I told Sean he's number one, but I also told Shaq he's number one. So you got to keep these men on a string. No, don't tell Sean he's number one. Tell him he's number 4. Some girls don't know how to flirt. This is sad. I don't know how. Clearly, look, I've never been in a relationship, but I've got more self preservation than Helena does, and I'm telling you that for free. Kieran is liking Leanne. I just saw a picture of him now. Kieran, he said Leanne is his top 3. He needs to dip his toes. Come on, Kieran. Come on, Kieran. You need to start playing the game. So Millie is on Scott. She likes Scott. She does. She needs to just back off. He's Welsh, like your ex. So he might sound Mancunian, but he's Welsh. So just back off and go and deal with anybody else but Scott because Scott is with Leanne. Anyway, so now it's time for them to recouple, and I think Scott's going to choose Leanne. Obviously, he is still open to getting to know people, but I liked his speech. Do you know what I mean? Time just stands still with this girl. I loved that scene with him and Leanne. I just was like, I started screaming, like, beautiful. I hope that he's being genuine because if he's not, then I will rip his, I don't know, insides out. We've got 3 new bombshells arriving tomorrow. Don't know who, I think it's Teddy from season 7. Let me know your thoughts on tonight's episode. It was a good episode tonight, actually. Really was. I hope Scott picks Leanne. Who do you think Scott's going to choose? And we'll talk about it in the comments. No one's commenting on my post, but let me know. Bye.